channel. I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to another video. I am so pumped for today's video. I'm going to be doing a tag. I have never done a tag video before, so I thought it would be fun and just simple and easy to sit down and talk to you guys about some of the Booktube questions that are in this tag. And so this is called the Booktubian Tag, and I was tagged by Young, Gifted, and Black. I will leave her channel in the description box below. Make sure to go check her out. She is so cute and amazing, and she obviously talks about books. So I'm very interested to answer these questions, kind of see where I lie with these questions, and I think that it'll be fun. I hope that you guys enjoy it, but without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the questions. So we have 10 questions here, and the first one is, who/what got you into Booktube? So I didn't even know Booktube existed until this year. The very first Booktube video that I watched was one of the Clockwork Readers videos, and I delved deep into her channel and I watched pretty much everything that she had, and then from there I just kind of branched out and started watching other booktubers, and from there I just became obsessed. And after about a month of watching Booktube videos, I decided to pursue that in my own channel. So the next question is, how did you choose your channel name? So I actually created my YouTube channel back in March of last year, and it was predominantly for lifestyle and makeup. And so my channel name came from, I wanted to use my own name in the channel name, as well as I just wanted it to be a reflection of who I was. And so kaylanisimplyme came about, and I just wanted it to be simple, easy, and a reflection of who I was. So I got that. All right. Who was the first friends you have made on Booktube? So I have a relatively small channel, so I don't really have a ton of friends here in the community. However, there is someone that I can definitely bring to mind as soon as I ask that question, and we just had a wonderful time connecting here on YouTube in the comments, chatting with each other, and that would be Caitlin from the Lit Review. I really enjoy her channel. I enjoy who she is as a person. She's so sweet and so kind, and I've totally enjoyed chatting with her over the last couple of months. So I would have to say that's the person that I've connected with the most, and I adore her. So if I were to say anybody, it would be her. The next question is, why do you love reading books? So that's a very good question. I think that my love for books has changed throughout the years. When I first started reading books in middle school and high school, it definitely was a version of escapism for me. I had a lot of stuff that I was going through in that time of my life, and I really needed a way to just kind of get away from all that. Music was a big part of it for me, as well as reading. I read a ton. I spent my lunch in the library. I was one of those kids. But I really enjoyed what books did for me at that time. And now I feel like that's changed a little bit, and now that I'm in a better place in my life. And not only do I enjoy reading for the enjoyment value of it and to just get swept up in a story and characters, but I also really love reading for the lessons that you learn out of books that you wouldn't necessarily learn in your own life. Different lessons that you can pull, and also a way to relate to people that you've never met. Fictional characters, real people in life that are writing books about themselves. You're just able to connect with a larger group of people through books and characters, and I think that is such an amazing thing. All right, question number 5. What is your favorite way to film a video? That's an interesting question. I don't really know what it means by that, but I'm just going to answer it in the way that I interpret it, with my favorite way to film a video, or what type of videos I like to film. I would have to say that, sorry, my hair is crazy. I'd have to say that my favorite type of videos to film would be sit-down videos, where I can just chill, relax, be myself. I don't have to do too much, anything over the top and crazy. I can just speak to you like I'm speaking to a friend. Those are my favorite type of videos to film. If I were to choose a favorite actual type, that would be hauls or wrap-ups. TBRs are my 3 favorite types of videos to film. I also really like vlogging, but vlogging is a lot of work. For people that don't make their own content on YouTube or outside of YouTube, they don't really realize how much work goes into videos that you film. Even just sit-down videos are a ton of work, and a lot goes into them. And vlogging is that times a million, I feel like, because it's a lot to put together. So I really like to vlog. It's just a lot more work than something like this, which is still a lot of work, but a different type of work. Let's see. What was your first collaboration and who was it with? I have yet to do a collaboration. Like I said, I'm a small channel, but I would love to do one in the future. I think that it would be so much fun, especially with like everything going on. Obviously we can't do collabs right now face to face, but it would still be fun to maybe do like a read along with some hosts or something in the future, or like, I don't know, something along those lines. I think that would be really awesome. Let's see, what keeps you going on Booktube? I really love the community that Booktube has created here, and I think that is a big reason why I continue doing what I do. Not only do I love chatting with my subscribers and talking to you guys and getting to know what people around me are thinking and feeling when it comes to books, I just really love the idea of having people in my life that see the world through the same lens as I do. In my own personal life, I don't have a lot of people that like to read books and people that I can talk to about booktube things and bookish things. And so it's really fun to find community here and find people here that see the world the same way that I do, like the same type of books that I do, like different books than I do, and we can talk about that. And it's a different thing to be able to talk to somebody about something that means so much to you. So I really enjoy that part of Booktube, and that's the reason why I keep going. Not only that, but I just really love it. So let's see. How do you respond to hate comments? That's a really good question. I ignore it. I don't really know how else to respond to that. I think that you can go like one of two ways. You can ignore it or you can respond, and I just think that responding is a waste of my time and my energy. I had a channel before I had this channel several years ago where I sang, and that was the place like where I got the most hate, because everyone has an opinion and people just like to share it with no regard to how you feel and what's going on in your life. And for me, my biggest thing is I just don't have the energy to sit down and care. Like, I can't root myself in what other people think of me, and so for me it's just easier to ignore the things that people say about you, focus in on the good things that are happening in the comments and what people are saying. And it's just so much easier to just be like, you know what, you do you spend the time to sit down and write something rude and obnoxious in the comments, and I will do me and spend my time actively ignoring you. So that's how I deal with it. I don't know if that was helpful, but number 9, let's see, did I miss anyone? I don't want to miss anything. Let's see, number 9. What is your favorite author and or book series? There can be more than one. I don't have a favorite author yet. I feel like I haven't read enough of one singular author to be like, yeah, that's my favorite person to read. However, I do have some favorite books that I have read in the last couple of months that I feel like that would fit with this category. So I guess I'll just pull them out for you. I have The Chaos Standing Still, one of my favorite books of all time. This is a spoiler for this month and my reading, but Beach Read, one of the best books that I've read ever, for sure. Let's see, 5 Feet Apart by Rachel Lippincott, still my favorite book of all time, hands down. This is number 1. And then I guess The Last Magician would be my other one that I really enjoy. Those are my 4 like favorite books that I have physically on me. But if you're interested in knowing more of my favorite books, then go check out that video. I'll leave it in the cards above somewhere, one of these spaces. But yeah, I guess that answers that. And the last question, any advice for others that are on Booktube? Use this as a chance to speak up as a person in the community. I would have to say that, like, I think my only advice is just to be who you are. I think when I first started my channel, especially in the makeup community, I just felt so compelled to do what everybody else was doing, to fit into whatever box they were putting themselves in, and I was trying to put myself in their box because I felt like that would be the only way that people would watch what I do. And it took me a long time to realize that I can't do that. I can't spend my time comparing myself to other people and doing only what they're doing because it seems to be working for them. I have to do what I want to do and what makes me happy, and eventually I will find the right following for that. So I would say that, especially in Booktube, I think you can fall down the hole of reading books that you don't really necessarily want to read, but everyone else is reading them and everyone else is talking about them, so you want to read them. And I think that everyone kind of does that. Everyone buys into the hype of things, but I would just say just to be who you are, do what makes you happy, do what makes your heart sing, and read the books that you want to read and put out the videos that you want to put out, and eventually people who want to see those type of things will follow you. There's plenty of people out here that watch this platform and there's going to be someone out there that likes what you do. So I would just say be who you are, be authentically yourself, be simply you, and just find love and appreciation and joy in that. So that would be my advice. I don't know if any of that makes sense. I've only been on Booktube for 3 months, 4 months, so I don't feel like maybe I'm the best person to ask when it comes to advice, but I've been on YouTube for a little over a year, and I've definitely seen the way that it can negatively affect your life if you let it. I will say that. So yeah, I don't really know if that helped. I don't know if that advice helps you, but also one more advice I will say is you'll never know how good you'll be if you don't start. It took me so long to start my channel because I was so afraid of what people were going to think of me, and it's just, you will never know. You'll never know if you are good at what you do unless you actually do it and put it out there for people to see, and don't let the hate comments deter you. But that is the end of this video. I really, really hope that you enjoyed it. I know that it was simple and easy and a bit different, but I had so much fun doing this. I'm not sure I'm gonna tag anyone in particular. If you want to do this video, I would love to hear what you guys have to say, what your answers are. Please make sure to leave it in the description box if you do decide to do this so that I can check it out. But I'm done. I've had a lot of fun in the past couple months. Booktube has been amazing, and I have loved my experience here, and everything that this community offers has just been so amazing. So thank you. I will also just take a small second to say that I finally hit 100 subscribers, and I'm so freaking blessed you. But other than that, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and of course leave any comments, questions, and suggestions in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.